All right, you've handed us a truly compelling stack of sources here. Really one of the most heartbreaking stories involving humans and marine life.
Absolutely. It's quite a collection.
So today, we're taking that deep dive into the world of Samantha Berg, the SeaWorld trainer, and the orca, Tilikum. Our mission, really, is to unpack all these layers, the trust, the devotion, but also, the undeniable danger that led to such a devastating outcome.
Yeah.
How could a bond that seems so profound turn fatal? That's really the core question we're digging into, trying to get beyond just the surface-level tragedy.
And it's fascinating looking through these materials, how they let us connect the dots. We can go beyond just the immediate event.
Right.
Look at Samantha's passion, sure, but also the bigger picture, the history of orcas in captivity, the realities behind the shows, things that often stay hidden.
Yeah, exactly.
And it pushes us to ask, what happens when that human desire for connection meets something truly wild, especially a wildness that's been, frankly, traumatized?
That's what jumped out at me right away.
Yeah.
These accounts, they show Samantha Berg being drawn to the sea, like from a really young age, dreaming of marine life.
A real passion.
Totally. She pursued it, got the degree in animal behavior, years of volunteer work, and then boom, SeaWorld Orlando, the dream job. For her, it wasn't just work, it was profound, a calling. The sources say her family, understandably, had some fears.
Sure, who wouldn't?
But Samantha, she felt, almost invincible. Like love and understanding could genuinely tame anything.
And if we zoom out, context-wise, the 90s were huge for SeaWorld, right?
Oh, massive, peak popularity.
Thousands packed in daily for those orca shows.
Right.
Big spectacle. But behind the curtain, these sources show a demanding, dangerous environment.
Definitely.
Samantha trained hard, learning signals, behaviors, building that trust piece by piece, and then she meets Tilikum.
This enormous orca.
Huge. 32 feet, 12,000 pounds, the reports say. And crucially, an animal with a deeply snarled past. And here's a critical detail the material highlights. Tilikum had been involved in a trainer's death before.
Which SeaWorld just moved past. Silently.
Apparently so. And Samantha, tragically, had no idea when she first got in the water with him.
Wow. So, okay, you have this hidden danger on one side.
Right.
And then this really intense emotional bond developing.
Yeah.
Samantha didn't just see Tilikum as, another whale.
No, the descriptions are quite personal.
She called him gentle, intelligent, sad even. Like a prisoner who responded to kindness in a unique way. And over time, that bond apparently got really deep. He'd follow her hand, leap on signal, just float beside her, totally calm.
That connection.
To her, he wasn't just an animal. He was a soul in pain needing connection. She really thought she was part of his pod, his family.
Yeah.
But the sources really emphasize how that very belief, that deep bond, it blurred the lines, didn't it, between trust and danger.
That's the absolute core tension here, isn't it? And it brings up the question these reports point to. What was this history of danger that got overlooked? Or maybe suppressed?
Right. What weren't people seeing or admitting?
What's really striking in these documents is the contrast. Wild orcas, 0 credible fatal attacks on humans. Ever.
0.
But in captivity, it's a completely different, tragic story. By the time Samantha started, there had already been multiple attacks, usually explained away,
Accidents, trainer error.
Exactly. But one incident really stands out. 1991, Kilty Byrne, a young trainer, dragged under by Tilikum, drowned.
God, that's horrifying.
And the accounts are chilling. The whales wouldn't let rescuers near her for hours. After that, Tilikum gets moved to Florida.
With his history kept quiet from the public, even new trainers.
That's what the sources strongly suggest. And from a behavioral standpoint, trauma like that, especially in such an intelligent animal, it doesn't just go away, it simmers.
So that brings us right to Tilikum's mind, his own past. The sources paint this.
Yeah.
Just incredibly sad picture.
Yeah, heartbreaking, really.
Taken from the wild at 2 years old, torn from his mother, locked in tanks, used mostly for breeding.
A life of isolation, stress, noise, performance. Nothing like the ocean freedom and social bonds they need.
He wasn't, as one source starkly puts it, just an orca anymore. He was a time bomb, showing signs of profound psychological damage like complex PTSD in humans.
A ticking clock.
Yet Samantha, with all her empathy, she seemed to look past that. She believed she could reach him, calm him, heal him.
It suggests, doesn't it, that even the most loving heart can misjudge the depths of trauma in a captive predator.
Tragically so.
Indeed. And the material shows Samantha trained with him for years, swam with him, fed him, trusted him completely.
And he obeyed her for a long time.
He did. But experts, even within the industry, they'd warned Tillicum was unpredictable, a significant risk.
But SeaWorld needed stars, right? The show must go on.
That seems to be the implication. They kept him performing with trainers despite the warnings. Those warnings just got lost in the applause, drowned out by the business needs.
Until that day, March 30th. The accounts describe it as warm, clear, packed audience.
Full of anticipation.
Samantha walks into the tank area, apparently just full of joy. Tillicum's there, near the edge, looking calm.
Just another show day.
The music starts, the show begins, they perform. Perfectly at first, but then he misses a cue, then another.
Oh.
And suddenly he lunges, knocks her backward. She splashes down. Witnesses said she kind of laughed awkwardly, maybe trying to recover the moment.
Play it off.
And the audience, they cheered, they thought it was part of the act. No idea she was seconds from death.
The descriptions of the attack itself from the testimonies, they're just harrowing.
Hard to even read.
Without warning, Tillicum grabs her ponytail, yanks her under, violently.
Oh my God.
The crowd gasps. She surfaces screaming, pulled under again and again, over and over.
Breaking bones.
Her arm broke, ribs crushed, blood started filling the pool. The rescue teams rushed in, tried everything, whistles, slamming gates. Nothing worked.
He wouldn't let go.
He would not let her go. For 20 minutes, 20 agonizing minutes, he held her, possessed her almost, until finally, she went still.
Not enough. Not when you're up against deep trauma and unnatural confinement.
Yeah. It wasn't just about one animal's behavior. It raised fundamental ethical questions about entertainment, control, and the price paid.
So maybe the question for you, listening, is this.
Yeah.
Where are the true boundaries between human control and wild instinct, especially an instinct warped by captivity?
And what responsibilities do we actually carry when we try to blur those lines for our own purposes, whether it's entertainment or even a desire for connection? Something to really consider.